Hello there. I'm going to sentence myself to some art torture by taking extremely bad art advice. We're going to go very topsy-turvy today because we are going to be taking bad art advice and using it in an art piece. My name is Valentine Cosmos, but you can just call me Valentine. Let us not dilly-dally much longer and get on with it. First off, this piece of advice is especially harmful to beginning artists. It is never use references. This is terrible. Something terrible for all artists, advanced and beginning, because how is a person supposed to draw something without knowing what it looks like in the first place? That is just silly. Nevertheless, we will be using this advice. The next morsel of advice, which is, in my opinion, very offensive to many artists, is digital art is not real art. Now, this one is a little silly to me, to think that digital art is not real art. Many artists pour their hard work and skills into their digital masterpieces just like traditional artists do. Many others might not feel the same way that I do, but that's okay. Alright, so this sentence has a lot of folks in quite an uproar sometimes, but anime is just a cartoon and you can learn nothing from cartoons. A lot of people disagree on this one. Many call it bad, most likely for the phrase being closed-minded to anime and cartoons. There are a couple of common phrases of bad art advice that we will be using too. Here they are. Don't try to copy other artists, don't push yourself, don't take breaks, and don't draw fan art. Yikes, that is a lot of don'ts, but we will be using these don'ts. Since I am willing to put myself through mental torture for some art, I fish out my sketchbook from my Minecraft chest and take out some artist-grade pencils. Pinterest is not open on my phone, sadly. I'll try my hand at some realism too, and I won't try to copy any other artist that I like. Also sad, I'm not going to try very hard either. And I'll even contradict my last video and not draw fan art. Now, I'm just going off whatever I feel like drawing, and I feel like drawing some clowns. I'll draw a sad little clown with his accordion, because I kind of feel like a sad little clown with an accordion sometimes, but that is besides the point. I'm sweating a little bit here because I don't have a reference, and I also have never drawn an accordion before, so that's a little hard for me for the first time, but anyways, I'm trying very hard to keep everything looking nice and neat, and just trying to make things look pretty, though I don't have a reference, and I'm kinda riding a bicycle without training wheels after not learning how to balance at all. Now, this art piece took a little bit to do, maybe like an hour or two, or less even, but I really like the way it turned out. I think that perhaps I could do a little bit more like this. However, the more I look at it, the more I start to realize that, like, wow, I needed a reference really bad, so maybe I'll use a reference next time and not take all this bad art advice. You know, this was actually kind of fun, but I don't think I will do this ever again. Just to prevent myself from creating some bad habits. Well, loves, you've officially made it to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching until the end. It means the absolute world to me. Like, seriously, it does. You may not understand, you may not know, but it seriously does. I'll see all of you very, very soon in the next one. And Jesus loves you. Goodbye.